Welcome to Uncut and Unoriginal, the show where nothing's scripted, everything's real, and the conversations go wherever the hell they want. Kick back, tune in, and let's get into it.
And we're back to the podcast. There we go. That's normal-ish.
I mean, unoriginal means like you don't plan on it. I mean, I don't know. I guess
I should really write down some witty jokes for the intro.
Yeah, I started.
We literally talked about the intro, and I forgot. I said that too, and I forgot what joke. Welcome back to Uncut and Unoriginal. I am Jose. Nope. I'm Demetrius, and Jose's next to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the intro now.
It won't be. It will be polished by episode 100.
I can't even promise that one. Polished is not the name of the podcast, Jose. It's Uncut and Unoriginal. Nowhere in there does it say polished. Plus, I feel like if we stumble a little bit, it kind of makes us seem a bit more real. I feel like a lot of podcasts seem not necessarily rehearsed,
Scripted.
not necessarily scripted, but like they're really trying. You know what I mean? Like it's not just people having a conversation. It's like, and now obviously some of them are, like the two dudes where like one of them is like an absolute dipshit. The guy that thought each flavor of Fruit Loop was different.
Yeah.
Those guys seem like they're having a legit conversation. But then,
I mean, they do bring a couple topics every once in a while because they obviously need to talk about something.
oh yeah, but then it doesn't feel like they're trying though. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like a lot of other big name podcasts are just kind of like doing it just to do it. Like I don't listen to Joe Rogan because I don't fuck with that guy. He does some fuck shit. Not like anything illegal, but he does some fuck shit, and we're saving that. I'll save that one for the next political episode we do. But I think a lot of specific podcasts like that, they just kind of phone it in. Like it just feels like they're not really.
I mean, they're also trying to get like
money.
Yeah, and like the hottest influencer celebrity around that time.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too, is I feel like a lot of podcasts just kind of, bigger podcasts obviously, there's no fucking way we're getting somebody famous. But a lot of other podcasts just feel like they just get on whoever's famous at the time because they're famous at the time. You know what I mean? Like Joe Rogan will bring on some like insert famous guy here, and I'm just like, you guys have no like you interact at all.
The streamer started watching. Like everybody wants to stream with him now because he's hitting.
Because he's hitting
numbers.
views, yeah. I was like, because he's hitting big numbers. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it's about that bag, which I think is the other thing.
I mean, he did say he wasn't going to play Fortnite, and then Fortnite's like, here's a couple grand.
Hey, man, listen, I hate on Raid Shadow Legends, but the day they send us an email saying, hey, we'll sponsor you, I'm meat riding it. Okay, so be about your bag. As long as it's not like, I'm not going to be like, oh, man, I don't know. It's hard to come up with an excuse that's not political.
I was gonna say, someone's got Coca-Cola.
Bro, if Pepsi ever sponsors us, I'm telling you right now, dude, I will do what they want. They can come up with the conversations for us, and I'm fine with that. As long as they give me my free soda.
I was gonna say, they don't even have to give us money. Just send me a couple of cases every month.
Honestly, I'm fine with that too. Yeah, just send me a couple cases a month. Yes, I'm fine with that. And we'll spend a whole episode talking about why Coke is shit and Pepsi's better.
Yeah, we both like Pepsi.
Yeah.
That wasn't obvious.
Fuck Coke, fuck Dr. Pepper. I ain't mess with all that. And for the people like my roommate who say Coke is just Pepsi, fuck off.
He doesn't like Arby's, so he can't.
That's right. He doesn't like Arby's. That's what I had for lunch
He
today.
can't have an opinion.
Arby's was good.
And he only eats mayonnaise on his quarter
He
pounders.
does only eat mayonnaise. No, not on his quarter pounders. He eats it on his hamburgers. If he gets a burger, it's only got mayonnaise on it. I love Eric. Love him to death. But him and I argue constantly over what food is and isn't good. So he'll always come like home and be like, hey man, you should try this new sauce I got. And it's like mayo and barbecue mixed together. I'm like, dog, who even finds this shit?
What was that one? I can't remember what it was that he tried to get both of us to try.
I sure shit wasn't going to try it. I know he's brought him like a mayo barbecue mix. I know he's done mayo chup, like mayo and ketchup. Eric's taste buds are weird.
That one I do once in a while as well.
I just don't. But if I'm gonna mix it together, I want to mix it together. I don't trust it being pre-mixed. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's like I don't trust, unless you obviously go into somebody else's house is different. But like, if somebody just handed you a pre-made Kool-Aid, I won't trust that shit.
No.
I need to make it.
It's like the pink sauce from that influencer.
Yeah, but that's bad for a whole different reason. She didn't put like any preservatives or anything like that. So when she'd mail it to people, like
it'd be all,
it'd either be rotten or it would like
because it wasn't it was hottest.
Yeah, because a lot of places she sent it to were like deep in the south, so like mailing there gets a lot warmer than it is, so it ended up getting to people and it was rancid and shit like that. Which, why would you not go through the proper channels to even market that? I think it tasted like shit, and she was just getting a bunch of people who were just on the hype train, to be honest. That's me personally. Killer segue. You ready for this? Speaking of ketchup, since we were on the subject of ketchup, I was thinking about this earlier, and this is not me. I was legitimately thinking about this earlier because I have a new position at work, so I have to deal with a lot of the product that gets brought in.
Okay.
And every now and again, we'll have like a specialty product, and it sucks now. Like you'll see where I'm going. Like now, because things are just so like all these kids are iPad kids and stuff like that, and nothing really entertains them that's not on an iPad or a video game, which I get. I
mean, yeah, because now we like PCs and we play video games, so we're big video game.
Since that's the culture we live in now, food related, like what's the word I'm looking for here? Like, I don't want to say cool things because that's not the right word, but like different kinds of food that we get, they don't really exist anymore. Like, case in point, when I was younger, there were so many different kinds of like specialty foods. We had purple ketchup or green ketchup. It wasn't flavored. It was just
the color.
Yeah, it was just the color. And I remember my mom brought a bottle of the purple and a bottle of the green, and she said, "Don't touch this until the red's gone." And we opened it anyway, and she beat our asses. This is before. Was this before Elijah was born? He was either right before he was born or like he had just been born. But this was a long time ago. You would have been like 1, Jose. You wouldn't have remembered.
Oh, I just realized what you said about Elijah.
It was that long ago. Using that as a segue, that's what I was trying to do.
I still wasn't even in the U.S.
What do you mean?
I was in the U.S. when I was born.
Yeah, if Elijah was born in 98, you were born in 97.
Yeah, but I was in the U.S.
Oh, in the U.S. Oh, okay. I thought you said that's not what you asked. I was like, what do you mean? Well, that's you guys don't have ketchup in Mexico. I forgot. It's just spicy, or it's just Valentina or Tapatio.
Mm-hmm.
I figured we could shoot the shit about like how things are now versus how things are or were when we were younger. Just kind of.
I mean, I feel like
outside of the fact that things were better when we were younger, obviously, but take off the rose-tinted glasses and don't be nostalgic for a second. Like
cartoons is
the
one
key
of them.
difference between how things were back then in the late 90s versus how they are now,
Cartoons.
almost in the 2030s.
I was thinking with cartoons.
Cartoons were, oh my god, cartoons were so bad. Not bad as in like not good quality, but bad as in like, holy shit, these are such adult jokes that just went right over my fucking head.
Yeah, because now, I mean, you can take this however you fuck you want. I don't give a fuck. But they're all sensitive. Like,
yeah, you have to be careful with the jokes you make now. Every now and again, they can slide a couple through.
I mean, people complain about going about what comedians say when they know they're going to a comedy show.
I'm of the opinion you can joke about just about anything. There are certain things I think maybe don't joke about, but like 98% of things you should be able to joke about, and without somebody getting upset about it. It's not like people make 9/11 jokes and then people get upset as if 9/11 was yesterday. There are kids alive who weren't even alive for 9/11, and then you're getting upset about it. Like, how can you get upset for something? That's like me getting upset about JFK's assassination. I wasn't even there. I wasn't alive. My dad was barely alive for that shit.
Yeah.
I think the quality of not even just cartoons, the quality of media in general has taken a.
So you're saying they're bad, like they are bad back there or now?
No. I'm saying like they're bad as in like.
Oh, just how they were made.
Yeah. No. Not even that like the quality was bad.
No.
But like bad as in like they would put blatantly adult jokes in cartoons.
Yeah,
but because I'm a kid, I don't get the reference. So I'm just like, oh, haha, he made this joke about this. Ha ha.
But now that you're, yeah.
Yeah, like, and it's just like a panty raid, like the SpongeBob. You didn't watch SpongeBob, but there's a SpongeBob episode about panty raids. At 14, SpongeBob came out in like 99, I think. So at 9, 10, 11 years old, I didn't know what the fuck a panty raid was, but it was SpongeBob, so I laughed at it. But like, you can't do those jokes now because somebody somewhere is gonna get upset. Somebody somewhere is gonna cancel something, and then all of a sudden, everyone's out of a job. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it was bad, as in like that you could make so much like more crass, crude jokes then than you could now. I think media, just in general, has taken a like not a steep dip, but like a pretty noticeable dip in.
It's stricter now. Like
it's so much stricter.
Like YouTube as well. They updated their policy. I mean, it was a while ago, but it was still recently. But yeah, because I even told you about like what they changed.
Mm-hmm.
And but I mean, even with music. Oh, because what was the song that we were listening to the other day? And you said that they took off the word. Dang, what was it?
Oh shit! But I know what you're talking about, and I can't. Because you just, like, put me on the spot. I cannot remember.
Yeah.
But like, even to this day, some of this stuff still happens now, though. Right? Like, at work, we play, like, a Janet Jackson song. Now, the playlist is supposed to be family-friendly. But we play a Janet Jackson song that's about her going out to the club looking for dick. And because she doesn't explicitly say that, she uses euphemisms and stuff like that. And, it has such a good beat that everyone's like, man, this is such a good song. It has all these deeper meanings. I'm like, she's trying to get something deeper, that's for sure. Because I don't think you guys know what this song is about. Though in the Harry Styles song, as it was, it'll be they censor what kind of pills are you on. Like, dude, come on. That's what you censor?
Yeah, the song was something simple like that.
It was dumb as hell. But I will say, a lot of songs that we listened to growing up, the radio version.
Oh.
Like the Akon song, I Want to Love You.
I know one song. This is not the one you were talking about, but the Doja Cat, the Devil song.
That they censored here? That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what did they censor it to on the radio?
They just don't put it.
Oh, they just bleeped. That's right.
Yeah.
They would cut out the word. That's right.
Yeah, they just don't.
But the Lady Gaga song Poker Face had she said fuck her face in that song for years before anybody noticed. She had to come out and just say it before they changed it on the radio. So, I don't know. It's just, I think, sensitivity aside, because I understand, culture changes. Things how they were in the 90s are a lot different than how they were, or than how they are 30 years removed.
Well, they don't change. The companies will lose money. That's obviously they don't want to do.
Yes.
That, so.
But I think a lot of people also, like I said, it's just the way culture is. I don't think I would show maybe I would if I had kids. I don't like kids, but if I had them, I think I'd still show them some of the shit that, I would make them watch SpongeBob because that shit's just funny. Personally, I've always been a fan of SpongeBob. I know they did not a report, they did research for it, and I guess continuously watching SpongeBob drops your IQ point, your IQ by points over time. And I'm just like, hey man, shit's fucking funny. I quote SpongeBob to this day. Me and one of the guys I work with were quoting SpongeBob at work. I quote SpongeBob with Eric at home. So
how though?
What do you mean?
How would they lower your IQ or whatever?
Well, because it is a dumb show. I mean, you don't really have to think. It's not, SpongeBob's not some.
But for kids, some of the words on there they don't even know. Yeah, so it's teaching them.
I mean, yeah, but
it's like Dora.
No, Dora's strictly an educational show.
I mean, yeah, but
it's dumb, and she talks to you like you're 5, but that's because you're supposed to be 5 watching the show. So Dora gets a pass. Her and Boots and Swiper. Is Dora even still a thing? Yeah, actually, I know for it is. I know for a fact it is.
Yeah, they made another live action, didn't they?
Did they? Oh yeah, they did, because it wasn't because it was Isabella Merced. She did it originally, and then they got another girl to do it. That's right. I forgot she played Dora. She's been in a lot of movies recently.
I watched it.
Of course, you watched the Dora movie.
That shit was funny.
I bet it was.
Because there's have you seen it?
No.
The scene?
Mm-mm.
There's a scene where they're eating with her family, right? And she looks at the camera. She's like, "Delicioso," and then the dad is the guy from I don't know his name. It's a comedian though. And then he's like,
"Who are you talking to?
Who's she talking to?"
I do think that's funny. especially when they make like in like Dora's medium as a cartoon, she breaks the fourth wall because she talks to the audience. So when they do live action and she does that, I think stuff like that is funny because in the real world that wouldn't happen. Like in musicals, for example, like High School Musical, when they're like, oh man, I've had such a bad day, things aren't going my way, and then they just start singing. I've always wanted to know, like in universe, what is he doing? Like it's like in High School Musical 2 when he's walking across the golf course and he's singing, right? In my head, I'm like, is he just like talking to himself in universe, or is he like, is somebody looking out the window and being like, this fucking dude is singing to himself?
I know what it is. They're at a therapy session.
Yeah, that's some intense therapy if it took 3 fucking movies, dog.
I mean, because they all sing about how they're feeling. No, that's Glee, bro.
Yeah, but Glee is a jukebox musical. Those are different things. A jukebox musical uses songs that are already made, like actual songs. Whereas like High School Musical does original songs. Not that either one is better than the other, but...
No, it's a poll. Down in the comments. Choose your favorite.
I don't know. If you... Gun to my head, I don't know if I can answer that question. I don't know which one I like better. I like them both. Yeah.
Also, if you've seen like, because when Demetrius and I first met, like I didn't know he was as much of a geek as I was with like Pokemon, musicals and shit like that. That when we first started actually talking to each other, the Flash show came on, and every day after the like newest episode, we would always go to work and talk about it.
It aired on my birthday. The first episode came out on my birthday. I remember that. That was not a good day. That was not a good day. I was so mad because I just wanted to go home and watch it. And my girlfriend at the time was like, "No, let's go shopping. Let's go do this." I'm like, it's my birthday. This is all the way back in 2014. So I was 22.
Damn.
Yeah, I was 22.
That show's that old. I don't know. It was that old.
I mean, it's only been 11 years since it came out.
And then
since it came out,
fucking ruined it.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, they ruined it like in season 4, and it made it to 9 seasons. So there were 5 seasons of like
after
straight
that
ass.
The last thing I remember was when Iris gets stabbed by
Savitar.
Yeah,
that's the end of season 3.
That's all I remember.
Okay, that's a good place to stop. It takes a pretty significant dip after that. Like, it gets bad.
I mean, I know what happens because I wanted to know.
I would always, like, there are certain shows that, like, I stopped watching, but I'd keep up. Like, The Walking Dead, I stopped watching it. But then I would keep up with it a little bit just to see what's happening. I'd watch clips and be like, oh, this character died. And I'd see it, like, scrolling through Facebook or something like that. Be like, character dies in The Walking Dead. And I'd click on it just to see who it was. See if I even know who it was. Half the times it was somebody that I didn't even give a fuck about. I was like, who? Steve? Who the fuck is Steve? He wasn't part of the original group. So I think it's dependent on, who you are and how you're feeling. I do think, though, High School Musical is better than Camp Rock. No, Camp Rock.
Oh, well, yeah, that's...
There are kids who think... What's that movie Elijah liked? Lemonade Mouth? I've never seen that movie.
I like it.
He says it's better than High School Musical. I hard disagree.
They don't do a lot of singing, though.
I mean, it's a movie about a band.
Yeah, but they don't do it, though.
They made enough songs to make an album.
I mean...
Like, there's a whole album for that movie. So, they sang enough in
it. Fuck, I don't remember. Unless it's that one, and I'm just tripping. Where, like, if the girl's, like, she talks on a radio station, and then she's in high school, I think, and then they're trying to figure out who she is because they like her, but then she gets bullied in school, but they don't know it's her. I don't know what the name of the movie is.
This might have been.
This
might have been after my time, dog. I couldn't even tell you the last.
Yeah, it came out when we were in school.
Oh, okay. Then by then I'd stopped watching Disney as a whole. I think the last thing that was on when I was like not consistently watching Disney, but like when I actually watched it, even from time to time, was like, The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, maybe even later Hannah Montana. It was in between. I did not watch Camp Rock 2. By then, I'd already fallen off. But I did see High School Musical 1, Camp Rock 1, and High School Musical 2 by then. So, but I never got to the point of seeing Camp Rock 2. I do know the cringy stepping scene. I've seen that, unfortunately. I wish I could go back and erase that memory from my mind because holy shit, that was cringe.
When she's DJing and they're like, oh,
she's really good. I guess in the Jonas Brothers' new Christmas movie, they're doing like a dance number and there's a bunch of extras behind them and they start doing the step thing and like they all kind of like look at the camera being like, because it's supposed to be like making fun of Camp Rock. So I can't even imagine having filmed that. Like, hey guys, listen, I know you're gonna feel fucking cringe.
I was gonna say they were all kids, but they weren't because they
were kids, but they were also like Demi Lovato was coked out of her mind. And I think Alison Stoner, the one that was playing the keyboard. Like she's really good.
I know.
I think it's like Alison Stoner. She said she was like struggling with her sexuality and stuff like that. So. I don't know. Being a Disney kid seemed like it was cool, and then half of them did drugs, and then
because Josh Peck also did drugs.
Yeah, but he's cool now.
I mean, yeah,
like he's gotten better. I feel bad for Drake Bell though. I didn't watch that documentary about the Dan Schneider diddling him, but I feel bad for the guy. I know he's done some fucked up shit not recently, but like in the last 5 or so years, and I hope he gets past it because I like Drake and Josh. That was a good show. I think that was Nickelodeon's best show, to be honest. Well, that and SpongeBob. Because
Nightcrawler was a good show too.
I wasn't a huge
Victorious.
No, I didn't watch Victorious.
Those were good shows.
I liked iCarly for one character, and it was her brother.
Probably those shows are probably your Drake and Josh. For whoever
that makes that makes sense. Because iCarly came out
Drake
after.
And Josh became way before any other shows I just named.
Even before Drake and Josh, there was the kids version of SNL or Mad TV. It was called All That, and Drake and Josh were on that. They were also in the Amanda Bynes show, before she went off the fucking deep end. Like you look at all these like kid celebrities from like Disney and Nickelodeon, all of them got fucked up in some way, except for like Hilary Duff. Have you seen what she looks like?
Yeah.
Obviously we respect women. This is a women respecting zone. But damn, dog. Damn. Shit, I don't want kids and I get her pregnant. I would trap her. Mostly because I would really like the financial security, but like I could say, hey guys, your mom is Lizzie McGuire. That would be cool.
What if she's like Drake and Josh where they don't give residuals or anything like that for the show, which is their still doing games and shit like that.
I think she did. But, like, I think while he might not have gotten residuals from Drake and Josh, I think he got residuals from some of the other stuff he did.
Yeah, he says he does. But obviously it's not much.
No. Well, even some...
They weren't getting paid a lot for that show either.
Well, no, because they were kids. And it was all about the producers. Like, Dan Schneider were getting all the fucking money. That's just the way that went. And he was, touching on kids and shit. Which, like, hey, maybe don't touch kids. Maybe it's just me. I find it super easy to do. I've never looked at a child and been like, you know what? I want to touch them. Actually, you know what? Let me take that back.
You shouldn't have said some people are going to clip in and, like, started with, like, hey,
there are plenty of kids I would like to hit or physically assault in some way. But I don't do it because it's wrong. And you don't hit... Well, I was going to say you don't hit kids that don't belong to you, but I don't think you should hit your kids in general anyway. I disagree with that kind of punishment. But yeah, don't touch kids. How about you just keep your hands to yourself? That's what I was raised as a kid. Just keep your hands to yourself. Mind your own fucking business. You know what? You see some shit going down? No, you didn't. Just keep walking. Unless it's something illegal and someone's getting like stabbed or something, then you can call the cops. If it's not that, walk away. Barring some like grievous bodily harm, you didn't see a fucking thing. If someone's not shouting for help, which apparently I don't know if you know this. Like if say you need help, right? Shouting for help in a crowded group of people, you're statistically likely to get less help. Because everybody always assumes somebody else is going to help you.
Oh, that's true.
So then no one ends up doing it. Or like if a girl gets grabbed by a guy like on the street, instead of saying like help, I'm being grabbed or something like that, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to say some other like you're supposed to do something else. You're not supposed to say help, I'm like he's mugging me, or help he's like trying to rape me or something like that, because a lot of times no one will help you, which is crazy. I'm not sitting here and saying I'm a superhero, but I'd like to think if I walked past and some chick was like, hey, he's trying to rape me, I'd be like, first of all, I'd make sure she wasn't talking about me. because I'm not trying to. I don't need that on me. I'd look around and make sure. Me? No. And then if I saw like down a dark alley, I would at least try and help, unless you pulled a gun. Then you're on your own, bitch. Sorry, I'm not getting shot. I don't want to get shot. My pain tolerance is low, and I'd probably start crying. I've never been shot, but I can't imagine it feels good. So I'm gonna stay away from that. No, thank you. It's just, I don't know. To me, like I said, circle it back. Don't touch kids. Keep your hands to yourself. All that, just, that's the Demetrius and Jose nugget of wisdom for today. It'll be like the Lounge Vine, like the more you know. Yeah. Or like today I learned.
What was the Reading Rainbow one?
Yeah, Reading Rainbow, yeah. It'll just be, don't touch kids. Which is a lot.
See, I also like that.
Reading Rainbow?
Since we were, yeah.
Reading Rainbow's good.
We were talking about shows and stuff. Those educational shows were really good compared to the ones that
you can't say that now, Jose, because the government thinks PBS is woke. Yeah. They think Arthur is woke because Archer's teacher's gay. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Is Archer's teacher fucking the kids? No. So then, why does that matter? Who cares? I don't give a fuck if you're gay. You want to be gay? Cool. By all means. My old culinary teacher was gay. I don't give a shit. I think he said he came out as like gay later in life too. Like not like in his like 60s, but like, cause he had been married before that apparently. And I didn't know that. He came to me not one night. Oh my God, that sounds so bad. This was in high school. He came to me in the middle of the afternoon at school. I'll make sure that's perfectly clear. Cause we were going on an overnight trip and he came up to me. He's like, hey, listen, I got to talk to you about something. I was like, all right, bet. He's like, you know I'm gay, right? I was like, yeah. He's like, okay, so we're going on this trip. Is your dad okay with the fact that I'm gay and you guys are going on this trip? I was like, I don't think he cares. I think he doesn't give a shit about that. He's like, okay, because I'm gonna have a separate room from the rest of you boys. I was like, yeah, okay. I think if I told him that, he'd be even less give a shit about it. So, like, I understand why he had to tell me. I understand why, but like the whole time he was telling me, I was like, this isn't that important. But I guess but that's because I exist outside of that.
He just, respectful, I guess.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, I would never even think, because I'm not that, to even have to have that conversation. Because I live and exist outside of that lifestyle, I guess. I don't want to say lifestyle, because that makes it sound like I think it's wrong. And it's just, outside of that, I'm gonna use the word lifestyle, though. I exist outside of that lifestyle. So, I don't have the context to be like, hey, you know what?
I just hate that people have to like go out of the way when they shouldn't, and have to then explain that. Like I've been even like to literally anybody. Like
there's a girl at work who is trans, and she's male to female trans. So she was a he, and now she's a she. And every now and again, I will accidentally misgender her, not because I'm trying to be like a dick, but just sometimes like I'll be talking to somebody and be like, oh, yeah, I just saw him. And I'm like, fuck, I just saw her. My bad. And I correct myself. And I feel bad because I'm like, I know it. I just forget. And I don't want to I don't want them to think I'm trying to
but I don't know how to explain what I was going to say because it'll just sound rude and I don't want it to be taken out of context.
Jose doesn't like trans people. You heard it here.
No.
Cancel this man. I'm calling ICE right now. I get what you're saying though. Like you and I at the very least agree on this. So
yeah, because like I don't care. Like
yeah, I don't either.
They're not paying my bills. They're not controlling me in any shape, way, or form.
I mean, maybe they want to. Maybe they want to put their hand right up in there.
Because I when we first met, I told you my dad was like not okay with me hanging out with like Mackenzie, Nick.
Your dad didn't like you hanging out with me and Elijah.
Yeah,
because we're black. I think your dad has.
And I chose to hang out with y'all instead of
your dad
talking to him.
Needs to have like his eyes opened. I don't want to say he's closed-minded because I don't want to be rude. I've never met the guy, but like he just seems.
He's old-fashioned.
Yeah, but so is my dad. My dad's old-fashioned. He can accept all that stuff. I think I think part of it is like who you're raised around. Like, not that necessarily is 100% it. I think at the end of the day, you have to make that decision. But like, do you think your dad would be cool if you were gay?
I don't know. Probably not.
I guess that's a conversation between you and me. Jose is not gay. I want to put that out there before any rumors start. I'm sure somebody somewhere knows one of his cousins who will tell his aunt, who will tell his dad.
I'm sure the people listening know for a fact, like, yeah, Jose is gay.
But yeah, Jose's gay as hell. Not that that's bad. If you were gay, Jose, that's fine. I don't think you are, but if you were, I'd be okay with that. I mean, we almost had to pretend we were gay. Oh, like, we can't get married anymore. I forgot about that.
We should have you told the story about Chick-Fil-A?
Oh, yeah. I think we did we'll tell it again. Jose and I one day decided, you know what?
It was a normal day for us.
Yeah, it was a normal day for us.
We
didn't even know it was this day.
Valentine's
So
Day.
we go to Chick-fil-A. We're like, let's go get Chick-fil-A. I can't remember what we're doing. I think we want to stop at Toys R Us to go look at Pokemon cards, something like that. We're like, hey, let's go to Chick-fil-A. So we go in, we get a booth. We're sitting across from each other. We're just eating our food. And everybody's kind of looking at us weird. And I'm like, okay, what, did we fart or something? Or, are we doing something weird? And then I kind of look around the room and start paying attention. And it's fucking Valentine's Day. And it's just Jose and I. And we're at Chick-fil-A alone, because they don't like gays. And I was like, oh, fuck, we should have gone to Slim's.
Yeah, but we were there because we were looking for Pokemon cards.
Because there was a Toys R Us across the parking lot.
Yes. Because a new set had released the previous couple days.
And that was just the closest restaurant, to be honest. And Chick-fil-A is good. I like Chick-fil-A.
Because we already went to like 5-6 stores before.
We'd gone to card shops. We'd gone to Walmart. Toys R Us was our last. I don't even think we got any from Toys R Us either, to be honest. But we just figured, let's go to Chick-fil-A. It just happened to be on Valentine's Day. Which, once again, it was a normal day for us. Because I think we were both single, obviously. So that day means jack shit.
Yeah.
I just don't know how we didn't notice all the hearts and shit when we got in there. Because you'd think that they'd be like...
No, we were pissed that we couldn't find them.
That's right, yeah.
So, also, fuck you, scalpers.
Yeah, scalping. Oh, fucking Pokemon scalp. Hey, that's okay. Speaking of scalping, when I was a kid, I used to have like this huge deck of Pokemon cards. Like, I brought it to school with me. I kept it in my backpack. No sleeves, because that's not how you did it as a kid. No sleeves. I didn't have anything good. I think my best card was like an Arcanine. And I just I remember now, like if I could have had those cards now, because these were like OG cards, like base set Pokemon cards.
Yeah. I mean, everybody had the Charizard.
I didn't fucking have Charizard.
I have the Charizard. I have a couple of them.
I feel like some of those cards were probably worth something. Obviously, I didn't have the holographic Charizard, obviously. But my parents would always take away my shit, like when I would get in trouble, obviously, because you take your kids' stuff away. But they would take away my Pokemon cards, and then for some reason, I would just never fucking get them back. And I would just forget about it, which I think is kind of what they were trying to... I think was the point. They're just like, well, we'll just keep it for so long, and we'll just... I mean, they almost certainly threw them away. We could talk about my parents on a different episode. That's a whole other can of worms. But I remember going to school one day, and I had brought my Pokemon cards with me. This is when I went to Parsons. And after recess, I'm just, looking around before I go back in. I'm one of the last people in. And I look into the grass and I see something red. I'm like, oh, I wonder what that is. I walk over to it. It's a fucking Pokedex. Somebody had left it. And you know what I did? I picked that shit up and I put it in my pants pocket and I took that bitch home. I don't even think my parents even bothered to ask where it came from. Did you borrow it? And I also grew up in a time when kids used to bring their toys to school. And we would let other people, for example, Transformers was big. So I'd bring one of my Transformers, and they'd bring one of their Transformers. And then we'd swap for the day or something.
We did that with Bakugan.
I never got into that. I didn't see the appeal.
And Beyblades.
Now, Beyblades I do. That one I do.
Aren't they remaking one of them? Like one of the shows, I think?
Oh, one of the shows? I don't know.
No, it was Digimon. They're doing Digimon.
Remaking it?
Yeah,
I know there's a new anime out. Well, it's not a remake though.
Oh.
They already remade the original one back in 2020.
Yeah.
But there's a new Digimon anime out. They still sell Bakugan and Beyblades at Target.
Yeah. Well, only because they came back.
Beyblades have never gone. They've always been popular. Just not enough to make a fucking anime out of it.
They did have one though, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Beyblade had multiple, which was weird. Because in Yu-Gi-Oh, it was kind of weird that the world's gonna get destroyed over this fucking game of cards. But in fucking Beyblade, it's oh man, the fate of the world rests on this kid and his fucking top. I'm like, this is this is dumb as shit. I never watched the anime for Bakugan, or not Bakugan, Beyblade, but I did have multiple Beyblades.
Me too.
Outside a bunch of Zoids. That shit was cool. I had an ass ton of Bionicles, and I still do now.
Not steroids.
No, Zoids, not roids. Zoids. They're like giant robot animals. Have you never seen what a Zoid is?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna show you right now. They're cool as fuck, dude. Imagine like not a Megazord, but like the Zords from Power Rangers. Imagine that. Zoids anime. Because this shit was fucking good. Elijah and I used to watch the shit out of this. Let's see. I gotta pull up a cool one. Like it's gotta be like a cool shot. Oh, there we go. No, that's not. I'm surprised I didn't see any porn on here. That. Like in the cockpit is in his head. And you just, like the whole anime is basically just running around fighting each other. For money, I assume. And then like the main character had a bunch of like extra like upgrades. That was the swords. That's the fast one. And then that's all the guns.
I like the blue one.
Yeah, everybody did. It was the cool one. It was a dope ass show. It was like Transformers, but they didn't transform. I fucked with all that shit as a kid. Transformers, Power Rangers, what did I say? Lego. Mostly Bionicle though. I still collect those. Model kits, like Gundam model kits, those were cool. So, Eric and I used to watch an anime when we were younger. I can't remember. Was it G Gundam, I think is what it's called? Most Gundam takes place like in space, and it's like some big...
I can't remember the name, but it was a show where it was a group of, like, it was a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Group of kids, I think it was like 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
But they were they have to go digital to save.
Is it fucking Code Lyoko?
Yeah.
Did they all have big ass foreheads?
Yeah.
I hated that fucking show.
I don't like that show. That was one of my favorite shows.
I hated that fucking show. Their big ass foreheads pissed me off, dude.
That was my favorite shows.
That's all I could fucking see. I was like, damn, I'm sure this would be a cool show.
Saturday mornings was that show, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh!
Fucking, you were a Code Lyoko fan. I'm judging you so hard right now. Pokemon was... I used to like the Pokemon anime. I can't like it anymore, man. Ash is a fucking fraud. That dude's a fucking dog shit trainer. And I will die on that hill. Anybody that says Ash legitimately won his fucking championships, line out their fucking teeth, dog. That's some fucking bullshit.
Yeah, he shouldn't even get past fucking Steven.
First he beats my favorite fucking Elite Four champion in Steven Stone. Then he fights Cynthia, and she doesn't even fucking Mega Evolve her Garchomp. Like, a lot of you aren't going to either know or give a fuck what we're talking about. Just know I'm fucking heated now. She doesn't even fucking Mega Evolve her ace Pokemon. And then she fucking Dynamaxes with her Togekiss, who does some big tornado type shit, and then Mega Lucario just decides to start running on the fucking wind.
Just know it was like LeBron versus Kobe.
That's fun. No, it's like LeBron versus Kobe if like LeBron was doing some fuck shit. It's like if I play basketball against Michael Jordan and he just never dunked. Like, I beat him in like just shots. Can I legitimately say I beat him if he didn't try? You know what I mean?
You know what would have been a good fight? I would want to see Cynthia and Steven fight.
That would have been cool. See, now, here's my thing. In the anime, Cynthia is undefeated before she loses to fucking Ash, which is some bullshit. I'm not getting started on that again. She, up to that moment, she had been undefeated for 20 fucking years. And you mean to tell me that she loses to that fucking dude? Come on, dog. He still has a fucking Pikachu. I don't give a fuck what he's feeding that stupid rat. There's no fucking way Cynthia is losing to a fucking Pikachu. Or at least, not even to Pikachu, to Ash. These guys, I'm getting like, I can feel my face getting hot. I'm getting so fucking upset about this. I cannot stand Ash. He's such a bad fucking trainer.
Yeah, he wouldn't even evolve. He didn't start evolving until Gen 4.
You know, at the very least, it was all like a lot of battles. Well, I'll say he didn't really do any ass pulls all that much, but like that's not true because in Gen 3, when he's fighting Tate and Liza, he has Swellow fucking flying to the clouds and then has Pikachu thunderbolt him, and then he gets like fucking thunder armor. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? Then in fucking Alola, not only does Ash get, dude, the meat riding is insane, right? Pikachu gets a custom Z move, which is some bullshit. Then he fucking fights the like electric legendary in that region because the legendary decides to join the professor, and that's who the championship fight is. And then he fucking basically goes Megazord mode and fights Pikachu. Pikachu wins because plot, and every time Eric and I talk about anime, we always disagree, right? Because there's almost no anime where I like the main character. Almost none. There's maybe like one or two I can think of off the top of my head. And I can't stand that shit, right? Because if you think about it, most shonen anime, which is like your Naruto's and stuff like that, the main character, his ability boils down to, I punch hard. Naruto, all he does is make clones who punch, and he does the Rasengan, which is just hard wind. He basically just punches you really hard, right? Fucking Luffy, he stretches and he punches hard.
Yeah.
Deku from My Hero Academia, he literally punches hard. That's his whole thing, and it's so annoying because there's all these other characters that do all these cool fucking things, and then the anime is like, meh. Like, what if we just didn't pay attention to this guy at all? I don't give a fuck about that. For example, Jose, there's a fucking character in One Piece. I want to say One Piece Academia. I'm getting heated. In My Hero Academia, whose superpower is she can make 2 laws. Whatever laws she comes up with, those laws happen. Right? So she makes 2. If she makes a third one, then the first one she made gets replaced. So she can say the air around Jose doesn't exist. And then there just would not be air. No matter where you went, it just would not exist. Right? So she's fucking busted. And she loses against the main villain because she says, she figures out his name, and then she tries to basically Death Note this guy. And then the anime goes, well, his mind's kind of broken, so he's kind of suffering from multiple personality disorder. Kind of, because he's got like another person in his mind. Yeah. So that's not, like, technically, the law doesn't apply. And I said, you can go fucking fuck yourself for that shit. If you were going to pull this, what was the fucking point of having her here?
Yeah.
She was basically like a Captain America, Wonder Woman-esque kind of thing. She was America's #1 hero. And she fucking dies. Dog, she turns the air into a giant fucking like Megazord version of herself. And then she has a bunch of her allies fire lasers from their jets. She catches that shit in her giant hand and stabs him to the bottom of the fucking ocean. And it does not kill this fucking man, dude. Like, what the fuck? Holy shit. Dude. I was so pissed. I can't watch anime, dude. It pisses me off. Between that bullshit, the constant fan service, which I get, titties are nice. I like them as much as the next guy. But there are some anime, Jose, where the show is about children. Yeah. I don't need to be seeing some 14-year-old tits jiggling, dog. What? First of all, why are you even drawing them? You should be on a list. The fact that you even sat there and decided to even pencil that shit in, dog. Then you decided...
because
Japanese men are weird. Then you decided not just to draw it, because drawing is one thing. You animated that shit, which means all the jiggling and stuff you chose to do. I can't. But the #1 thing about anime that pisses me off. We were supposed to talk about a completely different subject today, by the way, and I'm going on a big tangent here. We can save it for the next one. The #1 thing about anime that pisses me off is that they don't know how to talk like regular people. Right? So like in an anime, you and I exist in an anime. We're having a conversation. And I'll be like, yeah, man, my dad was shot. And he'd be like, oh, really? What happened? I was like, yeah, he was shot at the bank. And you'd be like, at the bank? Yes, that's what I just fucking said. Be like, wow, that's crazy. I'm like, yeah, he's bleeding out. And he died in the ambulance. In the ambulance? Dude, I'm gonna have a fucking stroke. I can't do it, dude. I fell off of anime so hard I think it was after Dragon Ball Super. I finished Dragon Ball Super and I just could not watch anime after that. And every now and again I'll dip back into it, but then the same fucking shit happens. You see some 12-year-old girl with massive fucking titties, and I'm just like, dude, what are we doing? Who is that horny in Japan? Well, actually, a lot of people are horny in Japan. It's Japan. There are some. Have you seen Japanese TV, dude? They're some freaks, man. They do some freaky shit. It would make you blush, dog. Like, those like funny.
I mean, I just can imagine because of what fucking Food Wars.
Oh, fucking yeah. Hey, I'm gonna cook you this food, and then when I taste it, I'm gonna fucking orgasm. That's so fucking weird.
Literally.
The fact that your ex used to watch that unironically. Nah. Cringe. Can't do it. Anime pisses me off, dude. Hey, listen, I'll be the first person to admit you heard it here first. Breaking news. I'm a class A hater, dude. I hate everything. But like, at least I'm honest about it. Somebody asked me, Demetrius, why do you hate so many things? Because somebody has to. Somebody has to be out there in the trenches hating for everybody else. For all of the good things that happen, somebody has to be there being like, yeah, you know, though, this thing's not right. And I'll put that mask on. Not everybody can wear the mask. With great power comes great responsibility. I don't even like Spider-Man. I don't like Spider-Man. But I'll put the mask on for everybody.
You don't need superpowers, though. We decided the other day that you might use them for evil.
No. I wouldn't use them for evil. If I had superpowers, I would not use them for evil. I would use them selfishly. That's a difference, though. Like, if someone's like, oh my gosh, that building's on fire, save him. I'd be like, what? Like, am I getting paid? Just because I want to get paid to save people does not make me a villain, because you know what that makes me? A fucking cop. They get paid to save people. Firefighters get paid to save people. So, I wouldn't be a villain. And I know you're not talking, because when we played Hogwarts Legacy, one of us did a pure good playthrough, and the other person found the killing curse as fast as he could and started murking people. And I'll give you guys a hint. It wasn't me. It was fucking Jose. No, what did you say? You said, I can't remember the exact words. It was like, I
was upset because you couldn't kill actual people.
You was like, I want to kill people. I can't wait to get this. I want to kill people. I'm like, yo. And you got sorted into Gryffindor.
Yeah.
That's like putting the Zodiac Killer in like MIT.
Was a quest where you have to help a little girl find her marbles?
Oh, do you bully her?
I didn't give them back to her.
Okay, so you're just a shithead. Gotcha. Jesus Christ. I think there's a lot of stuff that's going in, like, that's inside of you. I think you need to work out there, Jose, because like it's same with Eric. Like in Baldur's Gate, you can do like a pure evil playthrough, and I have done it. For some reason, Eric just can't bring himself to do it. But Eric will make the fuckiest decisions in video games. But then he'll give me shit for doing some like, what did I do? Oh, okay. Eric we were doing a playthrough with Nathan. Eric decided to kill one of the NPCs. Was it kill the NPC or no? Like there was a character that like he wanted to romance the character, but they like friend zoned him, so he hit her. I was like, Eric, you can't do that. So he pissed everybody in the party off, like all the other NPCs, so they go to find him. So we reload the save, and I go up to Eric and I fucking kill him. I'm like, dude, I just walk up and I hit him over the head with my fucking sword.
Eric?
Yeah. Eric and I always play, like Eric. I love this man. Eric is the one person I know who is willing to try literally anything. If he sees a free game on PlayStation, he will try it at least once.
Yeah.
I can't do that shit.
No.
He always gets.
Especially the 2D games.
Yeah, I can't. He's like, hey man, you know that new Marvel game's come out. I was like, oh, there's a new Marvel game. He's like, yeah.
Well,
I'll look it up.
Marvel Snap.
No. It's like a side-scrolling beat 'em up. Oh. I was like, dude, this shit looks like it came out like on not an NES because that's too old, but like an arcade machine, dog. I don't want to play this. I want to play like, I don't know, some like Rivals. Something at that caliber where I can actually do stuff instead of just walk from left to right and press X to hit people. Eric and I have different gaming. Like,
she would always try to get us to play
there's a lot of games he kept trying to get us to play. Balatro,
the Ninja Turtle one.
The Ninja Turtles one. He's like, if you guys want to download it, I'm like, Eric, I'm going to keep it a brick with you, dog. That's never going to happen. Every time we play Baldur's Gate, he always tries to get me to play Bard. I'm like, dude, I don't want to. Or he'll be like, hey, why don't you play as because there's like 3 or 4 short classes, like dwarf, halfling, and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to play as a short person because I'm not a short person. I mean, I am a short person. I am short in real life. I'm only 5'8", but like, I'm not.
But you
that
don't want to
short.
be short in video games.
No, I want to be a big okay. If you said, Jose, if I said, would you rather be like a 3'5" halfling? Like a hobbit kind of, or a dragon, but you walk around on 2 feet.
He did make his. What character was it? NFL, where he made him a fucking triangle.
I've seen Eric make some cursed fucking characters, dude.
Yeah.
He went into, was it Oblivion? They made the Oblivion remake. He made the fucking most cursed fucking character I've ever seen. It was every time he took his mask off and looked at the camera, Eric was just like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I made that." It was so fucking bad.
No, it was Street Fighter, I think. That's what it was.
Eric and his fucking Street Fighter. Eric's good at fighting games. For those of you that don't know, Eric is very good at fighting games. He tried to get me to play this one Dragon Ball Fighter game. It's called Dragon Ball Fighters. That's what it's called. And I was like, dude, I don't want to play it because it plays like Street Fighter and I don't like Street Fighter. He's like, no, come on. So we all went to Andre's house and I was like, you know what? Fine, fuck it. I'll play it. I don't know how to play it. Eric's like, no, don't worry. Here's a controller. I will show you how to do it. So we go into a match. I pick all the people I like, which is like 4 Vegetas and Trunks. And then he picks his characters and we go into the match. And then, so you would think Eric, he shows me the ropes.
Take it easy.
He lets me get a couple hits. Nah, this dude bends me over basically and fucks me in the ass. He beats the fuck out of me. And I was like, Eric, the whole point of this was for you to want me to play more of this game. And I never want to pick up another fucking controller.
No, I don't like playing games like that. That like, if I'm gonna keep losing, I don't want to play it.
Losing
there's
pisses
no
me
point.
off. Yeah. I will say though,
I guess saying that we play fucking
Call of Duty.
We're always gonna go back to Call of Duty now.
Yeah.
As
well,
Tim the Tap
eventually. Because Call of Duty's in a bad spot right now.
The new update comes out on Thursday.
For Warzone?
Yeah, new map.
New map? I gotta read out. I deleted Call of Duty. I gotta redownload it. I'll play it. I feel like it's gonna suck.
I mean, we're gonna get.
Wait, is it the update that like
we got all the bots?
Is it the weapons update where they just
I don't know.
because if it's that, then I'll play.
I haven't seen any Call of Duty updates, facts, or anything like that since.
Yeah, it's because no one gives a fuck about this Call of Duty.
They don't care about their
player base.
Yeah.
Well, no, they do. They just don't care about the non-streamer player base.
Not that anymore.
Well, I mean, you still get people like Swag who meat ride the fuck out of it. You saw his reaction to the fucking trailers. The amount of Call of Duty wiener in this man's mouth, dude.
And your cat.
Oh, hello, cat.
We're outside in our car, so.
Well, his car, not our car. We don't share a car. Jose's brother's inside, so you didn't want to record it. He wanted to play the new Fortnite update, so we're recording in Jose's car. I mean, my car is right next to us. We could have recorded in mine, but my car is smaller, and Jose's tall, so we can't record it. Well, you can. There's nothing stopping us. He just don't want to. And I have leather seats, so it'd be really cold. You don't have leather seats. You have like cloth seats.
I don't know what they are. It's not like a cloth either.
I mean, it's got a cloth over. It's like cloth over foam. Mine's just leather, so it gets when it's cold, it's fucking cold, and when it's hot, it's fucking hot. There's not really any in between. I'll download it if it is the where they redo all the weapons and stuff like that. I'll re-download it, and we can just go lose it Warzone some more. We just relearn how to play the game.
We did play the Battlefield.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. The
problem is
fun
for like the 10 games we played.
I don't think it's not fun anymore. The problem is it's just there's so many other games I'm playing, and it's hard to keep up with like any one game. Like I looked. Do you know how many hours I have? Not on Call of Duty, on Modern Warfare 2019 specifically. If you look up on it's my most played game on PlayStation. And I've been playing Genshin Impact since it released, Jose. And that was in 2020. In Modern Warfare 2019 specifically, I had more playtime than the entire 5 years I've been playing Genshin Impact. And I've kept up with that bitch. That shit, it was like almost 2,000 hours of Modern Warfare 2019 specifically. I put hours in that fucking game. I got good at that game. Well, unless you ask Elijah, then he'll say I wasn't. But him and I argue about which one of us is better at COD anyway. So
yeah.
All I want to say is
we all know it's me.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. We all went into Warzone at the same time. Which one of us, and for our tournament, which one of us won? I didn't camp. I did not camp.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
I mean, I guess we're all good at something. Do you have this knife?
I can't snipe. My sniping is terrible. I was about to say, my sniping is fucking dog shit. But if you put an LMG in my hand, dog, that kills mine. Or, no, not an LMG. And this applies to Fortnite, Battlefield 6, even Warzone, OG Warzone. If you put a fucking rocket launcher in my hand, I'm blowing something up. Sometimes it's me. Sometimes it's the enemy. But I will blow something up. I love that shit in Fortnite.
I don't know. I'm glad that I can snipe. Like, I'm decent. Because I used to be trash with controller. And you know that.
I'm still trash for sniping with controller. Every now and again, I'll hit a snipe that I have no business hitting. And I'm like, well, I'm getting reported.
I get decent.
I've seen some of the clips you've shot.
Kills here and there.
They're pretty good. I mean, nothing will ever beat that one clip that we have of Joel. I wish you had been there for this. It was fucking hilarious, dude. You can't hear me.
I'll insert it.
You can't hear me in the clip.
I'll make it the ending.
For some reason, I don't know why Elijah wasn't picking up my voice in there. You only hear Elijah laughing, but I'm fucking dying. Joel is coming back from Warzone. He's coming back from the gulag, and it's just him. Elijah and I are both dead. We're talking shit. And Joel's like, nah, man, I'm gonna get this. Ain't nobody gonna kill me. He's talking so much shit, and the second he puts his head up, he gets fucking sniped. And Elijah and I are just fucking dying. You only hear Elijah and Joel, but I just know I'm crying in that fucking shit, dog.
Yeah, I'll insert the clip at the end.
Holy shit, it's so fucking funny. Or at least to me it is, because I was there. There are a lot of people who are gonna be like, what the? This isn't funny. I'm like, and to that, humor is subjective. So, Rolando, because I know his ass listens. Because every time he does, he you know what he told me he wants to do? He says he asked, he's like, no, actually, you'll get a kick out of this. One, he said he wanted to goon to our episodes. So, you know, classic Rolando. He goes, when is the new episode going up? I was like, what do you mean? It's already up. Because it was Wednesday. And he's like, no, it's not. And he sends me a screenshot. And it was the little mini episode we had for Thanksgiving, which aired on Thursday. And I was like, Rolando, the new video's up. That one's for tomorrow, dipshit. And he goes, oh, yeah. This fucking guy. Rolando fucking cracks me up, dude. Is he married?
I don't know.
No, not married. Wasn't he with somebody? I need to ask this guy. You know, for somebody I consider Rolando a friend, I know almost nothing about this guy. Or at least not anymore. Because when we all worked together, I knew a lot of things about Rolando. But I don't know shit about him anymore. I need to ask him. Oh, well, I guess if he listens to this, he can. He'll probably send me a message and be like.
Yeah, he said he missed us in the comments.
He'll be like, no, I'm actually single. He'll like send me a message on Instagram or something like that. So,
we just keep asking questions every episode.
Yeah. You know, at some point, we'll just cater this whole podcast to Rolando specifically.
Ask a question at the end of the episode, see who stays till the
end.
See,
okay. Well, like, here's the thing. Rolando was like, because I see the views that we get. Now, I want to preface this by saying, we don't do this for the views. We don't do this.
I do.
Oh, okay. I don't do this for the views. I don't do this for the money. Well, I can't even say I do it for the money because we don't make any money off this. I don't do it for the views. I don't do it for the money. I do it for a couple reasons. One, I like to talk. Specifically, arguing. I love that shit. Two, because I enjoy this. It's fun.
We eventually will get out of it because I tried telling him that we should record ourselves.
Oh God, no! I'm ugly.
I mean, who cares? Oh, this is.
I care.
I mean, it's almost time to end the show anyway. This is a story, but or not even a story, just a thing that I was gonna tell you. That for like Zane and Teeth, because I watched them their podcast. They said for them to, when they started the podcast, they would drink a couple shots to get courage to be on camera, because even then, with them being on David's vlog, they still get shy and nervous on their own camera.
See, but I don't even get. It's not that I get nervous.
You just don't like how you look.
I just know what I
don't like my voice, and I'm still recording it here. And when I'm editing you, I'm like, ugh.
I've had to get used to listening to my voice, dude. Like
I have to edit for an hour and a half, listening to my voice that I don't like.
I've heard, like, I'll rewatch, like, every time we post these, I go back and I listen to the episode, and I'm like, oh, that's right, that's what I sound like. But it's not that I'm nervous. I just know what I look like. Okay, did I tell you? I told you this. So we went out for my birthday to get Chinese food, and Jocelyn, my niece, gives me a little gift bag. One, on her little homemade card, she spelled my name wrong. That's fine. She's 12. But then there's like a couple pictures of when she was maybe like 5 or 6, and we went to Chuck E. Cheese. And there's a couple pictures of I think one of them I'm holding her, and then there's another one where Elijah and I are like at one of the games, just farting around and shit like that. I didn't have my beard. I forgot what I looked like without a beard, Jose. And I'm letting you know right now, on everything, till the day I fucking die, this beard is not going anywhere.
What episode is this?
This would be 18, right?
18, I think, right?
Because is this the 3rd episode for us? Yeah, this is episode 3. Well, episode 3 of season, yeah. Actually getting back to being consistent. So I think this would be 18. Hold on, I want to make. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. I just want to make sure 100%.
Because I was gonna say we should commit to like episode.
Oh God, episode
25.
25. I'm not showing my face on 25, dog, because that's only 7 episodes away.
30 then.
50.
Hell no.
Listen, one of us is better looking than the other, and it isn't me.
No.
Jose, you got to start putting the episode number in the podcast, though.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Well, that's the only one I didn't.
Okay, okay, I'm looking at it right now. No, you didn't. Okay, yeah, you did. Okay, well then you should probably go back and update that one to say episode 16.
No, that's just the. Oh wait, no, there's a.
Yeah, that's the short. You goober. Every now and again, I'll get the notifications for the shorts going up, and I'll see like Uncut and Unoriginal. I'm like, when the fuck did we post something? And then I forget it's because you're posting shorts.
Yeah,
Hey, our views are good though. Not like I said, not that we're in it for the views or anything like that. I didn't realize how many views our very first episode got.
Yeah, I didn't know
that was pretty good. I mean, obviously a lot of people fell off, but like this podcast isn't for everybody. There were some people that we know that we don't know anymore that, you know, them and people they know like listen to it. So anyway, that being said, we were supposed to talk about something completely different this episode. So we're going to have to skip that and then come back to it in either the next episode or the one after that, because I think there was something Jose wanted to talk about.
Yeah, it wasn't even supposed to.
It wasn't supposed to be
either.
No. I mean, it could go longer, but I got to go take my dad home from work. So, yeah, thanks for listening. I was gonna say thanks for watching, but nobody watches it. They listen to it.
Well, eventually,
at some point, I'll show my face, and then you guys can type in the comments, please, dear God.
That's what I wasn't even gonna say. I was gonna say eventually you will be able to listen to it, because YouTube, you have to have YouTube Red or not.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we'll get back to putting it on like actual.
We're just not making.
What's the not apps, platforms that allow like podcasts and stuff like that. So we'll get back to you'll be able to see it on more. You'll be able to see it, you know, on more things. So thanks once again. Thanks for listening to Uncut and Unoriginal. I'm Demetrius, actually not Jose, and Jose's over there. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Later.